showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. Pulled down at the 18, and the bringing out of the end zone was not a good one. Gonna run it. It's Owens. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. Did beat Devo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday, what an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it way down the field. He's loose down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Connection to the right. Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown Longhorn. Once he got some room, it was over. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the ground with the back. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. Can't get him to the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Bussy. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the...
Makes the grab in their space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Here's Reed to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! A great catch in the end zone.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Here's Manning to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Arch to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Runs through the tackle.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job.
Snags it, and he's open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Manning. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll run with Brown. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throwing Reed. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Aggies moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes a grab for a big play. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
There's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Gets it into the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. The last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now the Longhorns Colts take over and they'll send out the offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Got a man. It's Smothers. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires quickly. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, sometimes these receivers slash running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Grab near the marker. It's Smothers. They stop him right there. A pickup of 10, enough for the 1st down. And we've also taken it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Finds a little space. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. It's reverse. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They feed him again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
He's got the back in the middle. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snagged out of the air. On the move at the 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Smothers. Might have a chance. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Reed. Pressure coming. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Arch Madness. With the catch, it's Smothers. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the offense says, thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. On the move, it's Smothers. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
this crowd. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Here's Reed to throw. Buys a little extra time. Throws into the middle of the field. Goes high to pull it in. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Morrow. Powers through the defender. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Got the back over the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
To throw, Manning. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Now here's Manning. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throwing Manning. Gets rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's Manning to throw. Moving away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. The run inside. It smothers. Got enough for the first. There's some room. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Back to throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap.
Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game. Gets the back moving. Here's Arch to throw. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the two-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. end zone. It's Bussey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. On the ground, it's Owens. Turning it on! Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip and tuck affair. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Reed. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the back. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense in a bunch formation. Reed. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Runs through a tackle. Maybe some room here. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. That's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And they did tack on the extra point. That one bounds through the
Hey, Mike, give me like 5 minutes. I want to call Shrewd, get my clothes real quick. I'm ready, Mike.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. It's caught all by himself down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of... Oh, he's got some space. Makes it past the marker. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the lack.
Here's a little room there. He's at the tip. Into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Here's a heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down, Manning. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Manning to the air again. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage.
There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Manning. Looking to scramble. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
With this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock.
He caught it. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a hot...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. And David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to change this route. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead.
Here we go. Go, go.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. The quick out.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Give to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Throwing Reed. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Now on the move. There's a crease. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The latest edition of this tradition-rich rivalry ends with the Aggies saying howdy to a victory over the despised Longhorns in the Lone Star Showdown. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody. The Lone Star Showdown. A rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. He understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time getting
Go big five. Push that nigga the fuck back. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. What you talking about? Let's go.
Arch is going to throw for it. Got it.
Hit his ass. Let's go.
Knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback.
Go big five.
The window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Manning.
Oh, there you go. Oh, this pitch. Oh, thank you.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way.
I couldn't get through.
That was
These Aggies too for real, man. You might gotta get South Carolina, man.
The defense makes a play early.
You might gotta get them, man. Texas ain't built enough, bro. These niggas too hood.
Bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially.
It's all blackout. See the crowd, man. That shit all blackout. It's a blackout game. I should have put this shit at nighttime.
Really good field position. Play fake, Marcel Reed.
Reed. Get up out of there, Reed. This is it. Oh, my God. Got him. Get the edge. There you go, boy. Get that edge. Get that fucking edge, boy. That's what the Falcons bag gonna get next year. I lose every fucking game.
And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that, but man, see the surroundings, right? Like no when guys are around.
We're gone. Good block, boy. Good block, boy. See you, 88.
You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing.
These boys ain't strong enough. They don't lift like us. He really be in that fucking weight room.
Using his feet.
Get the ball. Get the ball. Right there. Come on, he right there with the ball.
And man, that is exactly what you want.
Get it
when
back.
the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense very physical.
Breaks into the open. The 50, the 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! He got a step and just dusted the field. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Here comes the heat. Shows him the
it's a lot of green in front of him. There's a lot of green.
Trailing into games, someone's got to make a play.
There's a lot of green. That's my man, 17 too.
Throw it accurately like that. You give your receiver an opportunity.
It was a lot of green, Owens. It was a lot of green.
Break a tackle, and that's an explosive play. They
Big 88.
They're trying to tie
Big 80. Oh, we gone. Get him off. Get him off you.
He showed off the
Get him off you.
Apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. The Aggies are in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So
oh, my God.
It's kicked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Coming out with it, it's Bussin. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Here's the pressure. Fires downfield.
Too little. Too fucking little. Too fucking little.
At the 44. And the Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Okay, here's the bad news.
You ain't
They're
there.
down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter.
You ain't there. I'll catch you later. You ain't there. You ain't there. You ain't there. You better finish. Hey, they better finish. Hey, they better fucking finish. I'm telling you, you better score every time you get the ball. I'm coming. I'm telling you. Let's go, Reed. Put a little more on this bitch. He can go get it. Let's go get it. Put a little bit more on this, son.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Get the ball. Turn his defense up, fellas. Let's turn his defense up, fellas. Let's turn the defense up, fellas. That running shit big. We good, y'all. Turn the defense up, fellas. I'ma come get you. I'ma come get you. I'ma come get you. I'm gonna come get your ass. I'ma come get you. Let's turn it up. Oh yeah, we in the black hole, baby. Yeah, we in the black hole, baby. Yeah. Yeah, go get him.
Now he's got a sack.
Fires to the middle.
No! We gonna bang it up. To be standing up. Nigga, we coming.
You don't get a lot of chances like
We gonna
that.
man to be standing up. You hear me?
You gotta finish the play. The wideout's gonna wish he had that one back.
Manning from the gun on third down.
Yeah!
Another incompletion on third
Told you we
down.
coming.
Oh, you know what time
Fuck.
it is when the defense
Bring up that ball.
on third down, fist.
Told you better score every time you get that ball. We coming.
Putting some pressure on him, hitting
Go
him.
get it, boy. Whoever they go get it. Oh yeah, go get it. Go get it. We gone. We gone.
Baby.
Oh, my hand slipped off. Fuck.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here comes the Texas
Motherfucking
A&M
A&M out this bitch.
This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every
Bark, bark, chicken,
score.
chicken.
Already
Bark,
down
bark, chicken, chicken.
14-7.
Yeah. Come on, here we go. Man, here now. Roll with it. Roll with it.
Dances away to buy time.
Roll with it.
The throw. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him.
Yeah, he
running
definitely
the
do got a
football,
ton of
but it
speed.
helps him in the passing game
He
too.
definitely
You
do.
saw right there. He was
He
able
definitely
to use
do.
that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, these niggas don't eat enough,
Found
bruh.
a little space, and he's got
Telling y'all, these niggas don't eat enough, bruh.
The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up.
Same play, man. Same hole. Say goodbye. Catch you later.
Makes you grab and room to run. Running inside the 20. Touchdown.
Hey,
Texas A&M.
hey, Bob, Bob, chicken, chicken. That motherfucker open. Bob, Bob, chicken, chicken. Bob, Bob, chicken, chicken at the line. That motherfucker open.
That guy is ever going to throw.
That motherfucker open.
Sweep. And how about the speed out?
That motherfucker open. Where did that defense see him in man call that play? They hit the burners. That's how you hit the motherfucking burners.
Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating.
Let's go, man. These Texans not it, bro. They ain't it. They ain't seen no team like this all year. We ready.
So Texas has it again, and here comes
we ready.
That 14-point lead. Turning it on.
Look at this. That's on me, y'all. I wasn't in my gap. That's on me. That's on me, y'all.
Good work up front to get that first down on the
ground.
ground.
Good now.
They'll go back to work.
Come on, man. Carl right there to make the play in the backfield. Oh, you got me right there. Come on, man.
To try to calculate that, but they're having a lot of success, a lot of history.
Maybe a crease. Rams him with the stiff arm.
Good tackle, y'all.
That is exactly.
Hey, it get hard down here to score. It get real hard down here to score. I don't want him to know that. Him and his troops, it get real hard.
Right back to the well. Fights off a defender.
Fumble last time we played them yesterday, Mo. Smack his little ass. He gonna fumble. I'm telling y'all. He gonna fumble.
Have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That ain't enough, bro.
They'll try to tack one more
That
on the
ain't
score.
Oh, it's it right there.
With the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
That ain't enough.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack.
That ain't enough. We gone.
Got him in the room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him in.
Told y'all that fucking Aggies, bro. We scored too fast. Look at this down 14.
Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
Come on, man.
Returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. He kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came
Better cut that running out right now. That running out right. Yeah, you better switch it up. You better switch it up.
Arch Madness. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like
better
this,
score every time you get that ball. Don't give us that ball back. I'm telling you. Don't give it back to us.
Zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right.
Yeah, we good, y'all. He got Dick and Dork. We good with that. We live with that. We live with that, y'all. We doing what we supposed to do.
The offense snaps it on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Manning.
Oh, this is another pick. Thank you. Oh, they didn't. Oh, he dropped the ball. They didn't let me. Oh my God! Oh, Carter, stop working me, bro. Baited the minute.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
What with the bullshit?
Pulls and fires complete.
Oh my God! Oh, you're blocking the back. Blocking the back. Yes, sir. What? Face mask.
So the decision has been made, and the coach
better than out. Better than out, bro. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta go down the first fucking contact, blast his ass. Come on. Stop with the bullshit.
Throw, Manning. Unleashes one deep.
Come on, 6.
Texas. What a grab in the end zone for 6.
That'd be fucking. Why? What on him, bro? Oh, you missed. Oh, you fucked up now. You're fucked up now.
Just another day of playing.
You're fucked up now.
That guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Oh, my God, I'm about to do it again. Is he green?
taking it to the house.
Bob ticket chicken. No, we ain't going to Bob ticket chicken. We're going to see that. We're going to see that for 3 months.
Texas who holds the lead. As we take a look
We're going Natadine. We're going Natadine right here.
If you like offense, this second quarter is
going
going to be
Natadine.
a game for you. First play of the period, first down here.
Hello?
On the run, it's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Texas A&M going quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at this.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Reed to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good.
Look at big boy grab right there.
You see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Damn, Rex.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Damn.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in
They
this
gotta
game.
stop
He's
the
got to
fuck.
do a
They
much better
boom.
job with his decision making.
They'll start on the ground.
That's all user. That's all user. All user.
Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down.
Hey.
He locked up and held on.
Yeah, defense. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Let these niggas work.
He's had tons of success running the football. The
You can't block you. Why you get that fucking ball? Why you drop the ball? Why you drop the ball?
Really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lofts one high indeed.
Oh no! It's 101. It's 101.
Staring at 4th down.
101.
That's really good discipline by this defense because
Ain't no fucking flag, nigga. Ain't no fucking flag. That's good defense. That's good defense. Bad ball.
Look at this, guys. The offense.
Let's go, y'all. Let's make a stand.
From their own side of the field. Timeout.
Calm down. Hey, calm down. Hey. I seen something. I see something. Change the formation.
In the first half. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down.
Yeah. It's rocking. It's rocking. It's rocking.
He'll pull it down and run. Out to the 32.
They be fucking rallying, bro.
Goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the...
Oh, pass to the first, man. God damn. He's whooping the shit out of my man. Come on, man. God damn.
Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath.
This shit is strapped out here.
They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
No, we jamming that nigga up the fucking. Hey, bro, stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop fucking playing, bro.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Hauls it in. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always.
That's okay. I should have been right there.
Explosive play to the 40. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to Brown.
No, man.
He breaks the tackle. Got enough
Get the fuck out of here, college, bro. Y'all fucking terrible.
Race it to the house. Touchdown.
Y'all fucking terrible, bro. Hey, you talk, you better win.
This scoreboard's going to keep lighting up.
This dude is
unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score trailing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Fuck off. Fuck off of him. Fuck off of him. Fuck off of him.
He broke away from the defense.
Fuck off of him. Let's go, Reed.
You know, sometimes it's
fuck off now, look. True freshman. Get off of him.
I've got a guy who's faster than
Anton Bolden right there.
Straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown. And that's
just dumping them
much
niggas.
What just happened there?
And they tacked on the extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's go, y'all. He don't want no bump.
The corners are walked up tight. Throwing Manning.
Let's go. We on that shit. We on them drags and shit, man. That shit ain't winning you the game, bro.
How nice is it in this offense to
We
have
on that
this
shit.
receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
To the air. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, those motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. Hey, bring the boom. Bring the motherfucking thing. Bring that motherfucking boom. Bring it. We coming. Hey, we coming, y'all. I promise you we coming. We fucking coming.
Stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. He's got it. Breaks into the open. Powers through.
They just keep letting this weak ass nigga break tackles, bro.
And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorn.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he tacked on the extra point. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Thrust that arm out. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Could be an alley. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Under fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap. It Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Reed. Deep shot for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Under fire. At the 35, he's loose. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They'll open the second half with a run, trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Quarterback may change this route. Throws for the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Fourth down, Reed. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. One more time, it's Brown. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys up.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
He's got it down the field. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming.
Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Here's Reed to throw. Pocket breaking down. Still looking for a man. Unleashes one. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game.
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Manning with a play fake. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll try to take it back. The defense takes matters into its own hands. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake for the two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's in open space downfield. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Manning. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Well, we've seen this running back make a lot of big plays catching the football, and they've got a lot of different ways to use him. That time, they're just throwing him more of a traditional running back screen, and I really like how they diversify the pass game with this guy in mind. He's a weapon, and they do a good job of being creative when it comes to distributing him the football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third down, here's Brown. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once, like they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Here's Manning to throw. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Corners are going to bail. Breaks the tackle. Picked up about 6. They're looking at third and 4.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
The 12th man, Warden, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Running inside, it's Smothers. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the...
Finding some room. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Run in the red zone. It's Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable third and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
A shot toward the end zone. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well.
Oh, a lot of space. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Throwing Reed. He wants to go deep.
Too fucking little. Told you better score every fucking drive.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The lone back's got it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Aggies want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Unloads to the right, and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Extending the play. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. On the run, it Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Makes the catch. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball.
Caught along the sideline. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. They'll try to power it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Longhorn.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Reed. Gets it to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got to wait. Across the 30. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And they kick-started this drive with that one.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score again.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Again, it's Reed. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The Aggies get it right back.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Makes the grab on the left. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Like Holly told us, this crowd is not going to fade away, and they're rising up now. The run inside. It Smothers. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Pressure coming. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
DB's right up on the receivers. He'll try it again. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Longhorns inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. They'll try the run. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing, and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Defense in press coverage. The week has been immersed in